when I had the Darshan of Lalita Devi in my life, my path turned completely, and now I am holding on to her, and she is using me as an instrument to praise her name in every household of people who are connected with me. Now here we have Anandi, one of my senior students who's been with me for the past 15 years.
So where you get all the energy, where you get all the stuffs?
It's not me. I don't take any credit of this. I was also a normal person. It's so she in me.
Hi, Bo. I'm really very happy to welcome you all to Amruthavarshinee Peetham. You know, if you get a right person as a guru, you're the luckiest person in the world. As a guru, she create more than thousands of Shaktis. Even today, she create more Shaktis with her willpower. And yes, today we have with us our own Amma. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Very happy to welcome you, Amma.
Thank you, Ramkumar.
Amma, always people say like, if you get a right guru, you're the luckiest person, because only the guru can shape you in a right direction. As a guru, you shape, you create more Shaktis. Where it all started?
To say the fact, I started this journey as a psychotherapist.
Okay.
I was teaching physics and chemistry, and that was my profession.
Okay.
And this path took shape as a psychotherapist. So I started, as you all know, introducing Vedic Mantras into the therapy and found wonderful results, because the Vedic chants can tune your neural networks. So this I have proven, and it's being proved even now. So it was that. And that's how I started. So it was known as GM Academy and Life Education. So that's how I started with children and pregnancy care and everything. So that was my beginning. But when I had the Darshan of Lalita Devi in my life, my path turned completely, and now I am holding on to her, and she is using me as an instrument to praise her name in every household of people who are connected with me. So I'm happy to say that many women, more than men, I have only women. That's why I call my Sena as Shakti Sena. All over the world, even today, in so many households, Lalita Sahasranama is being sung, Srividya is being practiced, Hamula mantras are being done, and I'm just an instrument. And now here we have Anandi, one of my senior students, who's been with me for the past 15 years. So I over to Anandi, because she's here to share her experiences. And we are shooting in her own place. This is her place, and we are shooting in her. So we just pulled her inside so that she can also share her experience, because she's been traveling with me from the time I started.
Hari Om.
Hari-om.
Anandi, I'm very happy to welcome, and thank you so much for your time too, because you are also a busiest person in the E-Road. Where it all starts actually, how do you know Amma, and where it begins?
More than 15 years, I had an interview with Amma. அப்போ ஒரு பவுன்சிங் போர்டுக்காக அம்மா ஒரு ஸ்பீக்கரா வந்திருந்தாங்க. அப்பதான் அம்மா அந்த ஒரு 15 பேர் க்ளோஸ் மீட்டிங் அப்போ ரொட்டேரியனா தான் வந்திருந்தாங்க. அப்போ அம்மா ஜிஎம் அகாடமி நடத்திட்டு இருந்தாங்க. அப்ப எனக்கு
very early stage I was telling, no.
அப்போ அரௌண்ட் 15 மெம்பர்ஸ் இருந்தாங்க. அப்போ அம்மா அப்பவே எப்படி விசுவலைசேஷன் பண்ணணும், நம்மளோட தாட்ஸ் எப்படி விரிவடையுது அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி அங்கேயே ஒரு அப்பெல்லாம் என்னன்னே தெரியாது. அங்க இருக்கிற லேடிஸுக்கும் அப்படித்தான். அது ஒரு நல்ல எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸா இருந்துச்சு. அதை பார்த்துட்டு அடுத்து நெக்ஸ்ட் சில்ட்ரன்ஸ் கோர்சஸ் இருந்துச்சு. அதுக்காக சரி நான் போய் அப்ரோச் பண்ணும்போது சில்ட்ரன் என் பொண்ணை கொண்டு போய் அவள் 7th இருக்கு அப்போ போய் ஜாயின் பண்ணும்போது அவள் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிட்டு ஒரு ஷார்ட் டேர்ம் முடிச்சிட்டா. அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் போய் ஜாயின் பண்ணுவோம் கந்த சஷ்டி இதுக்காக எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷனுக்காக கிளாஸ் போயிருந்தோம். அதுதான் என்னோட ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் அம்மா கிட்ட. தமிழ்ல எப்படி கந்த சஷ்டி நம்ம பாராயணம் பண்ணணும், எப்படி மெடிடேட் பண்ணணும், முருகரை பத்தி அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போது தான் அதுல இருந்து தான் அம்மாவோட இது வந்து நான் அப்படியே அம்மா கூடயே 15 வருஷமா அம்மா கையை பிடிச்சிட்டு வித் ஹேண்ட்ஸ் வந்து அப்படியே போயிட்டே இருக்கேன் நான்.
Super, man, super. I know, like in between, I want to ask a question. Actually, visualization is actually now a trending topic. But just think about 15 years before you start, discuss about the visualization power. So, where do you get this energy, Amma?
Tell you the truth, visualization is not new to Sanatana Dharma. It's always been there. Okay, so it's always been there. See, when you take Vishnu Sasanama, okay, we visualize Mahavishnu. How? Bhuvpadavyasya nabhirvyadasura chandra surya netre. This is the greatest expansion of mind you can have. Your feet in the ground. Okay, Nabi is in the sky. Surya and Chandra are your eyes. This is the Vishwarupa Darshan. So where the Vishwarupa is always there, that is the biggest visualization you can have. So when you go with that energy, first you visualize the deity in you and visualize the energy of deity in you, and the next step is manifestation. So the manifestation can happen not simply by visualization, but taking in the divine energy. This was what I practiced. You understand? So simply like think big. Yeah. So think you're sitting in a car. You're driving. Fine. Keep on thinking that, but without any support of higher energy. From where will you manifest? So I started my journey like that. Is it clear to you?
Yes.
Because I had done a course in psychology, and so I tried to relate because it was working in me. Like to tell you, she was talking about the students' course. So after I attended my course on this therapy, like neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, most of you must be knowing. So I was traveling in a train. So for others, I don't know what it was. But that night, as I was traveling from Chennai to Erode, my mind was flooded with thoughts how I have to design the course for kids. That's where the Vriddhi course started. So I started the course for kids only first.
Okay. So initially it starts from the kids.
Yeah, kids only. So I wanted to put this thought in kids so that a lot of experiences we had. You remember that small boy, I don't know, he must be a doctor now. I don't know he is. Who is? He's a doctor. He should be. I don't know what he is. So a small boy, he came, both his parents were doctors.
Okay.
And he came inside and like he used to have wheezing. So I tell you, mind training is the future medicine. Okay, so he came into the hall. We had a lot of agarbattis and everything because I combined both, right? And he started sneezing as soon as he came. And he said, I want to put off all these things. And his mother also said, Amma, can we put off this off? I said, it's okay, I'll take care of him. I just made him sit and I said, see, my body is accepting all these things. I am not allergic to it. And I taught him a simple Mrityunjay mantram. Keep repeating, your sneezing will stop. It stopped. And the guy, small kid, he asked me, Amma, are you a neurologist? He asked me. I said, okay, because, my mother used to say that I have to take you to a neurologist to get rid of all these things. So it can happen in a jiffy with the Vedic Mantras. You understand? What about your daughter, Bhavadarani? Now she's an auditor.
Okay.
Okay. When she was a kid, she was talking about the kids course where she joined, right?
Where she's 7th standard.
Yes. So we have the experiment like mental powers and ice holding with slokas.
Okay.
So I will give them the meditation to combine with nature, and then how they can handle the nature. Because nowadays all of you say, like when I go and get wet in rain, I get cold. I have a throat infection. I sneeze when I get wet. It's the mind that is programmed that way, that always you get cold when you get wet rain, when you go and have water outside, all this. So that we have to break in your subconscious mind. And to break it, you need to have a hold that is going to be given by the Vedic chants. So this is how I used to train the children. So breaking the presupposition or the hidden neural networks and supportively holding on to, you need to hold on something. So that will be the Vedic mantra, which will also raise your vibration. So that Vedic mantra will be given in the form of a meditation. Understood?
Yes.
So that happened. Believe me, how much time was that, Amma, when she kept ice holding?
I think more than 25 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's recorded 35, if I am correct.
Oh, just within 35
Whole
minutes.
35 minutes she could keep her hand on ice
Oh.
without the hands getting hurt. So it's not simple mind turning. As a kid,
As a kid. Okay.
you understand?
Yes.
As a kid, she could keep her hands on ice for so long. She's an auditor now.
Great.
She was small kid, must be 6th or 7th standard. Tender hands. I was also getting scared because the hands, tender, thin skin. But she had that faith and she was constantly chanting and keeping her hand. And the mental power was so great.
That's great, Amma. Amma, I always wonder because, whenever I ask a question, not just in an influencer, like you're not only answering my questions, you always goes behind and you explain what is the real reason, what is the, psychology behind the question. You explain in 360 way. That is very impressive. Only a right guru can direct people in a right direction. You're always doing such stuffs actually. So where you get all the energy, where you get all the stuffs?
It's not me. I don't take any credit of this. It's not me. I was also a normal person. It's so she in me.
Lalitam.
It's she in me. So I humbly say that. It is not I held her hand. It was she who holds my hand. So, maybe the first step I took towards out of my interest, or you call it the Purva Janma or whatever. But after all that, okay, it was she who holds on to me. So still, I am dependent on her.
That's great.
So, openly speaking, every day, every step is guided by her. That's all. As a Sharanagati, I tell that.
Yeah.
I get her visions. I see her. Many times I see her. And different forms I see her. Of late, last, must be within a month, I saw her in a totally different form. I didn't know who she was. That was when I went to Kanchipuram. You must be knowing, I shared the photos also with you.
Recently.
So it must be within very, very recently. After that, I've been to Kanchipuram once again. So that day we went to Kanchipuram. We had a beautiful darshan. And then suddenly one of my people who were coming with me, Sangeeta Ma, she helps me in all coordination. So she said, Amma, we'll go to Adi Kamakshi.
Adi Kamachi in Kanchipuram.
Kanchipuram. Have you been there?
Yes.
You've been there?
Yes.
Okay. So I've never been to Adi Kamakshi. I used to go to Kamakshi temple and come off. So I've never been to Adi Kamakshi temple. So we went to Adi Kamakshi and Alankaram was going on. So we went to Kumarakotam, just backside, and we came to Adi Kamakshi. And we were sitting under the tree there, and 4-5 people were there. So we were all having some discussions like you people were asking so many questions, and I was answering under a tree. After the Alankaram was over, we went and had the darshan, and the energy was so powerful there at Adi Kamakshi. All of us were totally out of mind. We were walking somewhere and talking something. We knew that we are out of, that is, you see, you'll call it as Matta Madangi in Madangi Devi. She'll be intoxicated with the divine nectar. Like that, we were all behaving. And then we went home. I went home. It was 4 o'clock in the evening. Just then I had spoken with Sangeeta Ma. I kept there. She said, Amma, lie down for some time and take some rest. I just was lying down. I had a darshan. With my eyes open. With my eyes open, not closed. Okay? So she came. She came in the form of an old lady with wrinkles, wearing a very weird, like grey colored dress with her hair open. I was questioning her, what is this? But I know it's you. Why are you giving me darshan like this? Because I always see you beautifully, golden color, that way. Why is that I am having your darshan this way? And in my inner voice, I'm getting the word Dhumavati.
Dhumavati.
Okay, so she's one of the Dashmahavidyas, Dhumavati. And for fraction, I was little, intense energy was there. She is sitting under the tree under where we were sitting. I mean, we were sitting this side, she's sitting there. So I can get a see her sitting there under that tree, and we were sitting opposite to her, so I can openly see her. She's sitting, smiling, beautiful. I know the glory, so I was not frightened, but I was disturbed in the sense that usually when I have the vision,
In a different way.
in a different
Now,
way.
she's
See,
actually
I have
here.
had the vision of Chotani Kara Bhagavati Amma. I have so many times I've seen Lalita Amma, like, you know, she will be in her glories. Like, but this time the projection was like very old, weird lady. Maybe I thought, maybe like, you know, I will grow old like you or whatever. Why is that you're giving me that darshan?
Kind of a darshan?
Wild karo. After that, of course, Google guide is there. No, so I Googled. And I found out that Kamakshi was very ferocious in Kanchi. And after Bhagavad Pada, she's known as Anjana Kamakshi.
Anjana Kamakshi.
And once Adi Bhagavad Padal established the Mahameru Sri Chakram there, then she became subtle. So this is there. It is there in Google. Okay. And Dhumavati. So I was wondering why Dhumavati. So Dhumavati represents Nirvana. Nirvana, the ultimate Nirvana. Finding the divine bliss. Not attaching yourself to anything. So the name and the time, Kalam and Rupam, are all mandatory. Something which is happening around you. Forget about all these things. Transcend beyond. So you said, no, why you are doing? It's not me who's doing. It's she who's doing. So she in me, I can do. If she is not in me, I'm nothing.